with an eye on a divided leadership in the West. As was evident in the recent G7 summit, the BRICS leaders have committed with unprecedented emphasis to the principles of democracy and multilateralism in the Johannesburg Declaration. Democracy is mentioned half a dozen times in the declaration, which, Indian government interlocutors feel, is noteworthy, since at least 2 member countries in the grouping are socialist and non-democratic countries. In the Xiamen Declaration, democracy was mentioned thrice, mostly in the context of a democratic global order. Multilateralism was mentioned 23 times in the Johannesburg Declaration, as against 7 times in the Xiamen Declaration last year. This assumes significance in the wake of the U.S., under President Donald Trump, acting unilaterally on several occasions from the Israel-Palestine issue to Iran, and withdrawing from multilateral pacts like CCPOA and TPP. It has also withdrawn from UNESCO and UN Human Rights Council. Indian interlocutors said that the seeping of democratic order, and the consequent democratization of the BRICS order, has been an Indian imprint on the Johannesburg Declaration, which is different from previous BRICS declarations. The emphasis on inclusivity has also increased in the Johannesburg Declaration, as inclusive was mentioned 19 times, as compared to 9 times in the Xiamen Declaration. These are the most important takeaways from the Indian point of view, that we have been able to put democracy and inclusiveness in the lexicon in a more pronounced manner, one of the Indian interlocutors told the Indian Express. Sources said that the Chinese lexicon of a prosperous, shared future and win-win cooperation from previous SCO summits has now given way to a more Indian and South African lingo, of a representative world order approach. The BRICS leadership has also given a message of solidarity and geopolitical maturity, officials privy to the negotiations told the Indian Express, as against the rancor and divisive tone in the G7 summit.